Hi, nobodies. So I'm coming to you before my bath tonight because I really wanted to talk about this. I was scrolling through Facebook, as I sometimes do, and I come across one of my inappropriate mom groups, and this lady was upset about it not being illegal to go topless. And I mean, she was like really against it, and there's a lot of people that are just like, oh no, I don't want my kids to see boobs. And I'm like, they're just boobs. As long as they're not wrapped around somebody's face, they're just boobs. And honestly, when you look at people, when you look at your typical nudists don't care that they're 60 years old, that their tits sag because they breastfed 4 kids. They don't care. They don't care if they've barely got an A cup. The guys don't care. They may not care if they want to shave or not. They're free to be who they want to be. They ain't out there going, well, it's cold outside. I can't be out there naked. Women will think I got a tiny pecker. They don't care. And maybe we need to spread a little bit of that to young women and young men, that regardless of what your body looks like, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's your body. I mean, now granted, society at large would probably rather see people that hit the gym 5 days a week or 7 days a week. They'd rather see them naked than grandma, who weighs 500 pounds. But the thing is if grandma's happy, who are we to judge grandma? Who are we to say, oh, you need to put clothes on? No. In other countries, in households where parents are nudists, nudity is no big deal. The kids are not traumatized by the sight of tits or a penis because it's normal for them. It is just body parts. As long as you don't catch your dad tagging your mom, you're all right. Which I'm sure that's traumatizing for people even in nudist colonies if they catch 2 people going at it. It's not something you really want to see. Most people. Now, nothing wrong with you if you like that kind of thing. But kids are not traumatized by just the sight of nakedness. It's just the body. Go away! I'll look in a minute. That boy, love him to death. He's never seen me naked. And he ain't going to, because he's 7 now. You don't expose them to that after a certain point. But if we went into town and there were ladies walking around topless, I'm sure he'd giggle. He'd probably be like, Mama, they ain't wearing shirts. He would probably act badly, as would a lot of adult men. And this is because American men, especially, who aren't raised around nudity, it is like a sexual thing. Like, they're seeing tits, it's time to get down. That's just kind of how they look at it, because that's what they've kind of programmed themselves, that woman's not showing her tits unless I'm in the strip club or we're in the bedroom. So must mean, now a guy raised around naked people, like in a nudist colony, he can be talking to a girl stark fucking naked and he'll look her in the eye. He will give her that respect. As a girl who had D-sized tits at 13, I can tell you that very few times I was looked at in the eyes at first. It's pretty common for women to say, hey, my eyes are up here. And then you got the other side of the spectrum, the girls who guys would call mosquito bites. it does a lot for their self-esteem if they see people that aren't well endowed. That they say, hey, they're comfortable in their skin. Why can't I be comfortable in my skin? They're out there. Guys are talking to them. They got a boyfriend. My mosquito tits. I own that. I got mosquito tits. I'm good. She's cool with hers. I'm cool with mine. Beauty comes in all shapes and sizes and colors. All that. Because I've often said in my life that with sexual assaults, with the statistics on women being groped and molested and raped, that, we need to teach men not to do that. It doesn't matter what she's wearing. My dad was of that idea that if she dresses like a whore, she shouldn't be surprised if she's treated like one. If she dresses like she's DTF, then she can't say no because she's displaying her goods. And I've always said a woman should be able to walk down the street stark ass naked, and a man still has to ask if he's got permission to touch her. It's about physical respect for another human being. It is not about, oh, well, she's naked, so she's DTF, and I'm DTF, so I'm going to go get me some. No. She's got a right to be naked and not be molested or raped, in my opinion. Men should be able to control themselves. We are not animals. Men are not like crocodiles or snakes where they've just got like this animal, this primitive brain that says, gotta go. No. Men are very capable of having thoughts and saying, damn. Now, she is not relieved of the whole idea that men are going to look and be like, damn. So she, she's not immune to that. But as far as touching her person, you don't have the right to do that regardless of whether she's dressed like a nun or she's stark naked. And that is why I've got a problem with the idea that people put out there that nudity is wrong. It's lewd and lascivious behavior. No, it's not. It's the human body. And if you are comfortable going out there and you're all together, be comfortable and you're all together. I don't care. If my neighbors started walking around naked, I'm not calling the cops on them. Like, it's just a naked body. I might go, ew. And that's okay. That's okay for you to go, ew. But you just explain to your kids, those are just boobs. Every woman has them. Some are big, some are little, some sag, some bounce, some are fake, some are real. It's just, that's what that is. As long as they're not doing anything, then let them be naked. It's just a body. And so I just really wanted to talk about that. And I'm about to beat a boy's ass because I told him to go away. Anyway, I had a great day today, and I hope that you had a great day and that you have a good night. Thank you.